one of the most common challenges that I see people experience is not knowing how to structure an ad script, especially when you're doing a video ad, whether you sell a digital product or you do e-commerce, whatever it is. This is one of the most common challenges, especially for people, for freelancers and or aspiring agency owners, because they have multiple clients that usually ad accounts they handle. So they don't really have a structured process. And one of the common challenges that I see them experience is that they are, either they are templatizing the entire process, which means like templatizing it internally is not bad, honestly, but most of the times they're using templates and it doesn't get them the results every time. So their execution to success rate is very low, and because of which their clients, they struggle to deliver results to their clients. And as a result of that, they're always hunting for new clients, because usually they're not able to retain clients as much. And if they are able to, then they're not able to get multiple clients or more number of clients on board and grow their revenue, because they struggle because they don't have a proper system in place. And not just freelancers or agency owners, even if you are running your own business on the internet and you're driving traffic through Facebook ads or YouTube ads, then also it becomes very challenging that how do you keep on coming up with different ideas, different ad ideas to ultimately scale your ads and scale your business, right? So in this video, I'm going to talk about I'm going to give you some inputs on how do you structure your ad script in a way that it can be scaled to the moon or through the roof, right? Like how do you make a process around it? And I'm going to talk about that. Like I'm going to give you some tips on this. Now, just in case we haven't met before, then hi, my name is Rohan and I run an advertising agency in India at present. And we handle roughly about 2 lakh per week in ad spend across the portfolio of clients we have in India at present. So whatever I will talk about is going to be from my own hands-on experience of writing over a dozen viral ads that have gotten our clients insane engagement, crazy reactions, lots and lots of comments, hundreds of comments, hundreds of shares. And a share is a pretty, I would say a great achievement for a person who is writing an ad script, because it actually kind of gives you free impressions, because people who share, then their friends or family, they start to see the same product, right, with the help of the ad, and that delivers you free impressions. So it's hard to achieve results like these. And in some of my previous videos, I think about 5-6 months back, I have shared a few of my clients' ads. So you can just scroll through and browse through my YouTube channel, and you'll find that video training as well. And if you want to dive deeper into understanding the psychology behind crafting ad scripts, you can browse through those videos. Okay. Now let's talk about the agenda that I have for today's video. So the first thing to structure an ad script is understanding this, that the only thing that attracts people most of the times is going to be the result. There's a saying that if you are going on a holiday, you are not going to see the people selling a holiday package advertise and show you that how great the flight is going to be. They're not going to show you, if you are going to get meals in the flight or how beautiful the aircraft looks, even though the aircraft is the vehicle that is going to take you from where you are to where you want to go, which is your holiday destination, which is your dream destination, wherever you're traveling, right? But they don't showcase that. They will tell you, yes, flights included, but they're not going to show you the aircraft. They're not going to sell you onto the aircraft. The only thing they're going to show you are the pictures of the destination you're going to. So it's about understanding that it's the result that makes people that attracts people, right? From the same psychology. So whenever you want to open your ad, you want to understand that for the first 5 seconds to 10 seconds, roughly, depending from business to business, and if you are aiming to drop an ad which is like 30-second long, then probably you'll have to demonstrate this, what I'm about to tell you, in less than 5 seconds. But on an average, let's say if you're doing a 60-second ad, then you can still push it till 10 seconds. So in the first 5 to 10 seconds, you want to ensure that you are demonstrating some kind of a result. Okay, so you open your ad with a result, with an end result, which is like an outcome. Okay, you open your ad with that. No matter whether you do e-commerce, you sell utility products, you do coaching courses, whatever it is, digital products, think about the end result. Okay, think like that, from the angle of, from the perspective of the result. In certain cases, it becomes a little challenging, because say if you're doing e-commerce and you're selling clothes, then how do you showcase a result? Like it depends on how you position your product, to be very honest. Like for example, if you are selling t-shirts, which is like a dry fit, which has a technology that which is very comfortable, and it doesn't it's like it doesn't it's not very tight usually how dry fits are, right? And it enhances your performance, helps your workout get better, or you perform better during your workout sessions. So you will probably start your ad with that, in that kind of a case. But in a lot of cases, e-commerce, when you're selling a random t-shirt, which is just like a, there's no technology that you are using, a technological feature to position your product. In such cases, what you want to prefer is demonstrate with the help of the environment. So create association. Okay, so advertising helps you to create and build association of your product in people's eyes, or in your target markets, in your target audience's eyes, in their own world. And how do you build association? You build associations by positioning your product alongside the other products that you want your product to be associated with. So for example, if I'm selling a t-shirt, and understand this, it does not matter what you're doing, what products you're selling, it does not matter. This is psychological explanation of how does it work, and you can utilize this information. So keep listening to me, okay? So what I would want to do is, I would want to demonstrate and use my environment to build that association. So let's say I'm just selling this t-shirt, right? So there's nothing special about it, even though this is Adidas, but think of it like this is no brand, right? So you are just randomly selling it, and you want people to buy this. So I'm going to somehow try to visually demonstrate the result, and at the same time, while doing it, I'm going to try to build an association that people can have with this product. And how will I do it? I will hire a great model. So I would want people to see the association of this product, right? So I want to increase the perceived value of it. So I'm going to hire a great model, very fit guy or girl, and then I'm going to make sure that I do the ads in such a way that is the visuals are somewhat like brands, or like that I want to be compared to. So for example, if it's Zara or any other premium brand, then I want to utilize the kind of video ads they do, and try to mirror their aesthetics, so that my association is with these kind of brands, right? So I'm going to pay very close attention to these factors. Another way I will create association is that in my environment, wherever I'm shooting the ad, I'm going to strategize where to shoot the ad, and I'm going to make sure that I have big brands or shopping malls or some luxury brands in my background. So it could be like coming from the angle of just a selfie ad or something like that, or maybe I'm walking around a mall where there are big luxury brands in my background. So in whatever my environment is, that's going to help me build an association in people's minds about my own product. And that's how I would want to structure the ad. And this is very important in the first 5 to 10 seconds especially, because it helps you showcase what could be a potential result that people can have when they buy your product and you start using their product, right? In some cases, this becomes the entire ad itself, because if you're selling a t-shirt, that's your entire ad, what I just told you. But you get the point, right? So one thing is this. Now the second thing is, once you have, so you try to open your ads with results, because that's what attracts people, right? Never ever forget that. And the second thing is, once you have the result, you open with the result, but you don't want to stop at the result. As if you are diving into a red ocean, which is what you should do, in the words of great Neil Patel, and I'm a big time follower, like not a big time follower to be honest, पता नहीं क्यों बोल दिया मैंने, but yeah, but I follow him, I like him, I've learned a lot from him. And Neil Patel also talks about it. He has the same psychology and same approach. Even I have the same approach. Like you want to dive into where there's competition, and because the competition is a green signal that there is demand, right? So assuming that you are diving into a marketplace where there is competition, so you want to understand that, which means competition, higher competition means more sophisticated and saturated, not saturated, but a sophisticated market. If you have a sophisticated market, it simply means that the market is more skeptical. So when the market is more skeptical, you want to demonstrate and you want to talk about what makes your product better, right? So you want to think about from the psychological explanation, like from the psychological understanding, you want to think about what are the current problems or pain points that they might be experiencing right now using the products that they are already using, because it's a very high competitive marketplace. So they are using something which is exactly like yours or something similar to yours, right? So you want to think about that, and then you want to demonstrate and talk about those problems, and then create a comparison which is like us versus them, like how your product safeguards and does not make them experience the same challenge. Now, here's a ninja hack, and we will wrap this video up. Don't just say it, show it. So if you're making a claim, which is in this case, let's say there is a challenge, there is a problem people are experiencing using the other products they're already using, and you are now opening the ad with the result, and then they talk about, you see, then you start getting into the pain and problem, and you say, you see, I was using this, I was doing that, but the problem with this and that was that I was experiencing this and that, right? Now you have to showcase, and that's why now I use this, and as a result of this, I'm getting these kind of results. Now I don't experience that. So don't just say it, show it. So if there are any claims you're making, you want to show and see how you can prove a claim, because that's a ninja hack to it. That's how you will be able to convince the logical mind. So don't, I'm not asking you to fake it. I'm asking you to say things only that you can prove, otherwise don't even say it. And that's how I coach my team. That's how I help each and every client of ours. And I'm telling you this, that I have personally handwritten myself over a dozen viral ads, and these ads have been running for over 6-8 months, consistently performing till date. And we have spent we've scaled like one single ad, because we follow very simple to follow campaign structure. So one ad is like has spent over 7 lakh, one ad has spent over, multiple ads have spent over 4 lakh, countless ads have spent over 2 to 3 lakhs. And we have been able to craft such an ad structure keeping these principles in mind, because that's exactly what helps us, you know, not just follow a done for you template and just go to AI to give us some ad scripts, because they are very cliche and they don't connect with the audience. And we have tried it, and that's why I say that. Even Neil Patel mentioned the same in one of his recent webinars, where he mentioned that they spent roughly about, I think, $6 to $8 million on different ad campaigns, ads basically, which were written and ideated and written by human beings and then by AI. So they did a comparison, and human beings, the ads that were written and ideated and taken forward with the help of human beings performed, I think, way better. And so basically, if you're using AI, use the AI to further get more ideas out of your winning ads. That's what you can do and use AI for, but don't fully rely on AI basically for when it comes to ad writing ads and stuff, right? So yeah, so that's what it is. And utilize this information, guys, because don't forget this ever, that results attract people, but it is pain that motivates people to act. And if you can use these both the things in your ad scripts and ads, along with you can prove whatever claims you're making, I'm telling you that you will not just scale ads, but you will actually end up building a brand that people trust. And as a result of that, you will have a long-lasting funnel and scale things to the moon. I hope this video helps. Let me know, what did you learn from it? Also, if you have questions, ask about the questions as well. Whatever question you have, and I'll be more than happy to see how can I answer those questions, or I can do new videos on your recommendation if you want to recommend any topic or whatever you want me to talk about. Yeah, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.